Constable from Andhra Pradesh Police Department resigns after being humiliated by his superior. Today it turns out to be cracking UPSC. We are joined by Uday Krishna Reddy, who has cracked UPSC. Your story is quite different. You were a constable earlier and then you resigned from your post. Tell us exactly about the story. How did it start?
Sir, actually, I joined in AP Police Department in 2013. I was the youngest police constable in my batch, 19 years old. And I was having the intention just to prepare for some other competitive exams as well. I was preparing in my leisure time, but observing these things, my superior circle inspector got some sort of personal jealous, and he personally started targeting me. Likewise, one day what happened, I was having the exam in Rajahmundry next day. Prior to that day, he intentionally assigned me the sentry duty, which was not in my turn, so that I'm not in a position to attend that exam. Then I wrote this issue to the Bureau of Police Research and Development and Ministry of Home Affairs and these all things, and posted it in via post. And later that incident, he then personally trying to targeting me, and whenever the situation or opportunity comes, he tries to demotivate me. And one day what happened, in every day in police department, AP, as per AP police manual, Friday is the drill day. So on 10th August 2018, I was a little late to the drill. So as he was having the personal grudge, and he took that opportunity into cognizance, and he while I was attending that drill, about to take the permission, he sarcastically says that, hey, the SAR has came, SAR is going to be IAS or IPS officer, let us teach him a lesson and discipline. You people keep aside and let the SAR do all the drill on behalf of all you people. And he gave 1 hour punishment, specially assigned an ASI to perform that 1 hour drill. And meanwhile, during as due course of time, while doing the drill, we do have the press buttons in police pockets, on police pockets. So they got rip off during this March 1st, and then he again came, and you after all constable, you don't know how to wear these press buttons, these all things, and making sarcastic comments. And after the completion of that drill, he passed derogatory comments that after all a constable, don't live in dreams. This is it would be better you realize that you are a constable as soon as possible. So don't show your tails here, and these all things. And remember, all the officers are also learning from our CAs only. Likewise, he made derogatory humiliation comments against me. And then I gave resignation, sir. I'm giving the resignation on that same day. And then he threw away that resignation letter. Are you threatening me? Are you frightening me with this resignation? I told him that, sir, it was a mindful decision. I don't want to continue in the service. So he then asked me, bring it with a proper DTP, and I did the same. After that, intentionally he didn't forwarded my resignation letter to the higher authorities. I went for coaching, and I took my personal leaves and my surrenders and commutation leaves from another police station, as we are having the facility to avail those leaves. After that, what happened? After 1 year, he entered my name into general diary as a deserter. Deserter means the soldier who fled away from doing duties, and intentionally formed a team to spy on me. And he served me a deserter notice. After 1 year, I visited my superintendent of police, my unit officer, Honorable Siddharth Kaushal sir, and by the time I gave my attempt in 2019 and qualified for mains, preliminary. I qualified prelims and for mains, and I went to my unit officer and narrated the entire incident. As before writing to mains, we are supposed to submit an OC letter for UPSC in official website, and then I went to unit officer Siddharth Kaushal sir. He said, gentlemen, don't worry, I will be taking care of it. And he called up the ministerial staff and please do consider this issue and come out to bring out a plausible resolution. And then as per there was a provision as per police manual, administrative manual, deemed to be relieved. So as per that provision, Siddharth Kaushal sir relieved me, taking all these taking my date, earlier date, on the date on which I submitted a resignation. So I got relieved and the issue got resolved. So then
somewhere or the other, do you believe that humiliation today has brought you to this point? Do you give this credit to that officer who allegedly humiliated you?
Certainly I will not be giving the credit to him, because if his intentions are pure, if his intention and actions both are intended to help me out or shape my personality or discipline, certainly I will be thankful to him. But his intentions are not good. His intention was to demotivate me and humiliate me and destroy my self-confidence. These all things. So it was an accident, I felt. So later on, I recovered from that accident and mental trauma, and I recovered, and I again regained the strength, and I pursued my passion, and so far after such a long battles, I achieved this thing.
So what we have heard is at a very young age you've lost your parents, you were staying with your grandmother who was helping you. So how was your childhood? Was it different from the other people who you usually be, or other children who usually are?
Yes, my childhood was, as you said, it was different from other childs, because as I was, my mother passed away when I was 4.5 years old, and my father passed away when I was around 17-18 years old. When my mother passed away, I literally witnessed that incident, and it was a trauma for me, because when the little trouble or issues are going on in home, she impulsively consumed the pesticide and committed suicide in front of me. So I was 4.5 years old. I am not in a position to understand what was going on. So that trauma keeps haunting me. But my grandmother, somehow she managed to taken care of me and my brother. So most of the time she was not in a position to supervise whether we are going to school or not. As I studied in government school now, I was having the tendency that skipping and bunking the schools and going to playground and beaches for playing and these all things. So my schooling was very weak. Later, after 10th class only, I started focusing and taking seriousness on my career.
So what is the rank that you achieved in this UPSC after cracking UPSC, and what do you think would you provide services, in what way would you like to provide service to the nation?
Yes, I achieved All India rank 780 this time, and this was my 4th attempt. So my intention and my dream project is like that, as we are having the 108 service for human emergency and hospital and rehabilitation centers likewise. So voiceless animals, I would like to through policy measure and request to all the government, state governments and the union government to bring this 109 unified service for animal emergency and rehabilitation. Few states now, like Gujarat, they are having the animal emergency services as well. So I want to work in this field, animal and health sector as well. And another thing is that people like me, those who are not having, who lost their parents and struggling to realize their dreams, so I would like to help them in any capacity that I am able to do. So at individual and institutional level as well. So that is what I am going to very much focusedly doing and serving this nation. And another thing is I am taking cognizance is that we are in demographic dividend stage, but the few narratives spoiling our youth power by introducing narcotic and psychotropic substances like ganja, drugs, these all things. So I wanted to work on this front as well, inspiring the younger generations and busting that narratives that are spoiling our young minds.
So well, you have a very nice goal, very nice plan ahead for the nation, for the youth. What would you like to tell to those who usually get demotivated, be it any reason, like you are in a stage where you have set an example? What would you like to tell them? What was your roadmap to reach here?
Yes, for any sort of goal, not only civil services, the dedication, discipline and hard work, these three things are very essential, primordial things for cracking or achieving any goal. When it comes to civil services, my suggestion to the fellow aspirants or those who wanted to take up this exam is that you prepare your syllabus thoroughly and previous year questions and one standard book thoroughly, and be honest to yourself and complete the syllabus. And for me, another suggestion is that this entire endeavor, we should inculcate three sort of developments. One is physical development, another is cognitive development, and the third one is spiritual development. When physical development gives us fitness and strength, and cognitive development gives us knowledge and wisdom, and spiritual development gives us peace and composedness, these all things, averting stress, these all things. So you people, anyone who want to pursue this type of long-term battles, you inculcate these three types of inclusive developmental aspect, so that your journey will be ease. And because earlier I was a theist and do not believe in God, now I felt the God. I realized the karma philosophy, karma siddhanta. So I felt the presence of the God, not only believing the God. So these things gives us the strength and stability, whichever the goal that we would like to pursue.
Well, as you said, you're not going to give the credit to that superior officer who's humiliated you, yes, because you feel it is an accident. Whom do you want to give this credit to? Who are your mentors? Your parents? You've seen you lost your parents at a very young age. So who will it be? Family, friends, mentors? Who are they?
So actually, to tell that the entire credits goes to me only at a very initial instinct, because I was the one who took the decisions. Even though I resigned, I resigned from the job. No, I didn't inform it to my family. My grandmother, she's not aware of it so far, and my brother, he know after very much 3 years, after 3 years only. So first thing I would like to take the credit to me, and the second thing is that my external support, mentally and financially and emotional support system, was that my brother, my grandmother, and few friends who are into various services like Yogi and Shivkumar sir and Sharad sir, he's my mentor, and Rajesh, few friends that I have. In fact, they are not friends, they are soldiers for me, for fighting for my cause. So I could say this thing, and ultimately Almighty.
Okay, so thank you, and once again congratulations for you achieving UPSC, cracking UPSC here.